All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to make a brief presentation of the role of the Italian cooperation for the promotion of protected mountain areas by presenting, as an example of this cooperation, project in 3 phases that we financed jointly with FAO since 2014. Number 2, climate change and mountain forests, promoting mountain economies and food security, improving biodiversity, and fostering cooperation on fragile ecosystems. This is a quick recap of a joint FAO Mountain Partnerships project financed by the Italian cooperation. As you see, the key message is the following. Global changes such as climate change, land degradation, deforestation, as well as extreme and natural disasters and migration are affecting mountains in an unprecedented way, putting their natural resources under increasing pressure. The COVID-19 pandemic had immediate negative effects on mountain areas and will have longer-term impacts. The economy, food security, and biodiversity of mountain areas and populations are at risk. In 2002, the governments of Italy and Switzerland, together with FAO and UNEP, launched the Mountain Partnership, a global alliance of 57 governments and 215 civil society organizations from 80 countries that aims to improve the welfare of mountain peoples and protect mountain environments around the world. The joint project was part of the 2017 program of work of the Mountain Partnership and is now entering its 3rd phase. The initial project. The project was launched in 2014, setting the following 3 objectives. First, promotion of mountain products at the global level, with initial focus on Bolivia, through the establishment of a voluntary global labeling scheme in collaboration with Slow Food International. Second, development of biodiversity monitoring tools for reducing emissions from deforestation and forest degradation, REDD+, within the framework of the Climate Change Convention with focus on Papua New Guinea. Third, knowledge sharing through the Mountain Partnership and the Global Island Partnership by disseminating the innovative tools for the sustainable management of mountain ecosystems that are being developed within the project in view of the possible adaptation and replication in other countries. The budget, the initial budget funded by Italy amounted to 1.8 million euros. Outcomes of phase 1. The main outcomes of the first phase of the project were the following: promotion of mountain projects at the global level. The results were positive beyond the expectations, with the label being granted to 16 products in 6 countries: Bolivia, Kyrgyzstan, Peru, Nepal, India, Panama, and the new pilot project being launched in Cuba. Progress was made in drafting the multipurpose national forest inventory of Papua New Guinea, developed under the Arrangement for Reducing Emission for the Deforestation and Forest Degradation. The main result integrating the biodiversity protocols of the NFI design and training the national staff of the Forest Authority. Dissemination, third outcome through the Mountain Partnership and the Global Island Partnership of innovative tools for the sustainable management of mountain ecosystems in view of their possible adaptation and replication in other countries. Several events were organized for this purpose, notably among them the conference held on 14-16th of October 2015 at Milan Expo, enhancing food security and nutrition in SIDS, a stock-taking and capacity development event in the framework of the Samoa Pathway. Then we have phase 2 of the project, basically built on and consolidated the outcomes of the initial project in the 3 areas of intervention. First, to strengthen the value chains of selected mountain products. Second, to improve the environmental and social sustainability of the REDD plus mechanism in Papua New Guinea. Third, to improve cooperation among the member states of the Mountain Partnership and Global Island Partnership through knowledge sharing. The Italian cooperation financed the continuation of the project with €1 million for 2 years. Then we come to phase 3, strengthening the resilience of fragile ecosystems, islands and mountains. This was a pretty new project. The new 3-year project scaled up the geographical scope of climate change and mountain forests by including 7 Pacific small island developing states in its activities and by expanding the number of beneficiaries in the countries already included in the previous phase. The project, which is ongoing, was structured in 3 components: strengthening the resilience of Pacific as IDS with 7 demonstration projects focusing on climate change, sustainable food systems, and sustainable tourism. The component was enhanced by the creation of the Coalition for Fragile Ecosystems, which promotes the link between sustainable food system and sustainable tourism as a vehicle for change in fragile ecosystems, particularly islands and mountains. Second, strengthening the value chains of mountain products in 8 countries by expanding the number of smallholder farmers adopting the Mountain Partnership Products Certification Scheme. Third, improving the environmental and social sustainability of REDD Plus by disseminating Papua New Guinea's biodiversity assessment model developed in the previous phases of the project. The budget of €3.36 million was covered by an Italian contribution of €1 million with additional funding by other donors for $2.13 million. Finally, the projecting, as every other development project, had to be adapted to the pandemic emergency in 2020. And then to adopt a revised approach. The implementation modality of some activities was revised based on the measures already applied by FAO in order to allow implementation in the event of recurring lockdowns. Among the new outstanding features of the projects, there was collaboration with the FAO's Food Safety and Quality Unit in partnership with the World Health Organization to address food safety issues along the food production chain. Further increased collaboration with the private sector to support the development and implementation of both rapid and mid-term response strategies based on sustainable, resilient business models, short value chains, innovative logistics of the food supply chain. Third, the remodeling of several activities to ensure the implementation, even in the case of restrictions on people's movements, and promote the digital transformation of small farming systems with distance training programs, remote expert assistance, and remote certification mechanisms for food and non-food products. The modular nature of the project, which envisages activities in several countries at local, national, regional, and international level, allows the project to easily adapt in case of change condition during implementation. The Italian experience in the sector of high-quality food products through the collaboration with the renowned partners such as Slow Food and Natura Sea. The collaboration with external partners such as the Sapienza University of Rome, IFOEAM, Organics, International Sustainable Travel International, and others to be expanded in order to create a wide family of partners that can provide their assistance with a multidisciplinary expertise. And this is all. The project is still ongoing. It was a very interesting experiment combining different aspects of food security and biodiversity and support for mountain economies. It included also island countries, because many island countries are also characterized by mountains and difficult topography and share the same problems. And of course, the Italian experience in high quality food products was an asset, an added value to the project, and this was not the case. That one of the event that took place on the occasion of the Milan Expo. So I think I'm ready to take any question, maybe at the end of the panel. Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution. And